I get to see kids spending 10 to 12 hours on their phone on a daily basis due to my clinical practice as a psychiatrist. Now, when we're talking about mobile and social media addiction, it's very important to remember that this is not affecting just these kids, it is affecting everyone around us. The usual user should use no more than 2 to 3 hours of their phone on a daily basis. And if you have additional courses, classes, and assignments, it can stretch to a maximum of 4 to 6 hours. But the average person nowadays spends so much time on their phone, it is called basically a behavioral addiction. It is as addictive as the substances of abuse. And now, when we are talking about this, it is very important for us to know how to break this addictive behavior of chasing quick dopamine. When we talk about dopamine detox, it is very important for us to know that dopamine comes in two forms. One is slow dopamine and one is quick dopamine. So slow dopamine is basically the dopamine you get as a reward after achieving something, after doing a strenuous exercise, after walking for 2 miles and things like that. When you're making a recipe from scratch, that is slow dopamine. When you cut all the ingredients, you mix up the spices and then you cook it, the whole process, and it turns out as the finished product, the tasty food that you made, that is slow dopamine. Now let's talk about quick dopamine. Quick dopamine is what you're getting without putting in any effort. It's as simple as the notifications on your phone. It's as simple as the colorful pictures that you get to see every time you open Instagram. It's the mindless scrolling on reels that spends hours of your day. Now it's very important for us to realize that when we are talking about social media detox, it is important that we know that we are humans. We will have our mistakes, we will have our follies. So it's just as important that we focus on how we can gradually shift from the fast dopamine into slow dopamine. So let's talk about this today. And if you are glued on your phone for more than 2 hours every day, then this video is for you. If you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Pubali. I'm actually a doctor, a psychiatrist, and I also post self-development content on my channel. So I would like to now tell you to just check out the other videos because I'm posting a lot of self-development content for your personal growth and your personal journey. Do like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get into the core steps that you can take to solve this problem. Social media addiction, phone addiction is something that practically 80% of our population is facing. Unless you live in an area where network service is very bad, then probably you're addicted to your phone. Every time you finish a task, your default mode is just to check out the social media apps, just to go through the notifications. What is happening on Instagram, what is happening on YouTube, what is happening on Twitter, what is happening on this platform, that platform. There are so many apps nowadays. It makes the phone the most addictive substance nowadays. So it's very important when we are talking about social media addiction to also know that no, it's very imperative that we talk about why we are succumbing to this addiction. The main thing is the quick dopamine that it is providing. When we are getting dopamine without putting in the hard work. So a relationship, a conversation, cooking a meal, going to the gym, these things take work. You will actually have to use your brain. You will actually have to use your body. You have to put in those efforts. You have to chop vegetables physically. You have to, use the ladle and you have to stir your food physically. It's going to take some effort. But now compare it to social media. Now in the day of digital mediums, we have swipe through phones that we can just swipe from this app to that app without putting in any effort. It's practically a zero resistance policy. So the first step to cure social media addiction is to put up resistance. How are we going to put up resistance? Well, the first point to putting up resistance is put your phone in a different room. When you're going to sleep, that's a good 6 to 8 hours of nighttime sleep. So just put your phone in a different room when you're going to sleep. What that will do is, it's going to give you phone-free, good quality of sleep. The blue light from our phone screens also inhibits melatonin production. Melatonin, as you know, is our sleep hormone. So the sleep quality also falls when you're putting your phone next to you or you're scrolling your phone just at bedtime. Putting your phone in a different room for the night is one very good medium to ensure at least the night time you're not scrolling on your phone. Now let's come to the mornings. Immediately after waking up, don't touch your phone. Just check the notifications if you have to. If you are in a field where it requires that you have emergencies, for example, I'm a doctor, so I get messages from patients, calls from patients, so I have to just check my notifications in the morning. Just I check the calls and the messages, but I do not enter any social media app. So Instagram, YouTube, these things, just keep it for the later part of the day. Get 1 hour of morning ritual. If not possible due to your busy schedule, cut it down to 15 minutes. In that 15 minutes, get some sunshine, drink a glass of water, just think about the things that you're going to do that day, just think about the things that you are grateful for. If you are in the habit of reading a book, journaling, that's a good time to get 15 minutes of that done. Now, let's come to the daytime. Every time during the day when you're not working on something actively, your mind is going towards your phone. You're watching Netflix on your phone, you're watching some movies on your phone, you're going through podcasts on your phone. It's very important for you to know that put aside some time where you're actually doing something with your hands. Suppose you're cooking, suppose you're painting, suppose you're journaling. Just the physical act of using the brain and the hands together is very therapeutic, not just for children but for adults as well. This will help us stay younger, it will make our brains age much slower, and it will also prevent the chances of dementia. It will improve our hand-eye brain coordination. So it's very important that we focus on these activities that can actually bring us years back to our life. Now the next point is why social media apps are this addictive. So let's focus on what is it that is making you go back towards social media. Are you going there to check out celebrities' lives? Are you going there to check out your friends' lives? Are you going there to buy something? Are you going there because just simply you're bored? I think in most cases it's the boredom factor that leads to social media overusage. So let's deal with boredom. How do we deal with boredom? Is by simply adding more exciting things to your life. Look forward to something that you can do new. For example, if you drink your coffee or tea the same way every day, just add something different to it. Try out a different form of milk, try out a different blend of tea or coffee, just try out a different brand, or maybe just tweak the proportions a bit and see your result will be different. Similarly, if you are working out, instead of doing this workout routine every day, just switch things up, try out something new. Every 2-3 months, try adding a different combination to your workout routine so that you will feel that at least I'm doing something new. Novelty seeking, or the very act of doing something new, is something that is very important for the human brain. We, by nature, human beings, are very curious creatures. So when we are not getting that novelty seeking fulfilled by our daily lives, that is when we are rushing to social media for all the new pictures, all the new content, and all the new videos. So it's very important that you add more newness to your life. Wear your hair a different way, wear new clothes, try out some new combinations from your wardrobe. Just these physical activities will help you so much in adding newness to your life. And then after a while, you will feel that social media is not really that addictive. Finally, social media is a very important learning tool. Nowadays, YouTube, you can learn so much based on just the videos, be it cooking, be it gardening, be it some technological skills, be it even health and fitness. So I think it's very important that you focus on the type of content you're watching on your social media. If you are consuming content which is actually teaching you, keeping you happy, or inspiring you in some way, then definitely keep 1 to 2 hours of that in your day. But if you feel the content you're watching is actually draining away your energy, it's making you feel bad about your life, it's making you question your life, it's making you take impulsive decisions, or it's making you feel like maybe your life is not happy at all, then that's a sign that you should just take a break from social media and just focus on your life for a change. Looking inwards is the most important factor when we compare social media usage nowadays, as it has grown so much over the past years, and currently we are seeing children as young as class 2 to class 4 coming with social media addiction. When screen use is so high in this age group, what we are seeing is their academic performance is dropping. In adults as well, we are seeing the concentration and focus levels have dropped so much. We practically have the attention span of a goldfish. But this is not what humans were capable of. We are capable of so much more. We are capable of solving complex problems, complex tasks, creating new innovative things. So use your novelty seeking in a productive direction. Do like, share and subscribe, and check out my other videos for more such informative content. Do share with your family and friends, and especially with someone who is struggling with their social media use.